How is buyer demand in the 2023 Atlanta real estate market? We're going to give you a look. So why does that matter? If you're selling a house, buyer demand matters because is someone going to come see the house and make you a great offer? If you're thinking about buying a place this year, are you going to have to compete? Are you going to be able to negotiate? You're going to have to go way over asking price. So let's take a look at what's actually happened, because interest rates have risen a lot over the last year. And so you would think that as rates have risen compared to May of 2022, that you would see less buyers in the market. But you're actually not seeing that. Isn't that surprising? The number of buyers coming to see each listing this year is basically the same as last year. And it's up 50% from December. So that shows you that the buyer demand is still out there. And historically, if you go back to like 2019, 2020, we're up 50, 60, 70% from those years, depending what month you're looking at, for the number of people coming to see the houses that are on the market. So why is that? Because it is more expensive. People have to have a place to live. That's one of the reasons that housing is so resilient. People are moving to Atlanta. The population is growing and the supply is not growing at the same pace. And so those things have really helped this market. So what does that mean for you personally? Well, on the seller side, like I said, we've seen demand increase 50% since December, and we've also seen how that's impacted sellers in the market as prices have risen and the offers have gotten stronger. But we're also seeing that level out. Over the last 2 months, the buyer demand has leveled out the number of showings per listing, which means we're probably reaching a peak for the year. So if you're thinking about selling, the time is probably now if you are looking to maximize the buyer demand, which usually means maximize the price. On the buyer side, you may be saying, well, hey, if demand is about to go down, why would I not wait? The biggest reason not to wait is we're already in a low inventory environment, and you typically see less inventory come on the market once we get to the middle of the summer and beyond. So the selection is going to get even tighter than it already is typically. And I think in a low inventory environment, you want to give yourself the max amount of time, right? I mean, if you had to go out and find a great house in a 2-week period versus a 2-month period, statistically, you got a better chance over 2 months to find the house that's right for you at the right price. So I think in this market, you need to give yourself the longest timeline you can to get something that is great for you. So the buyer demand has been really resilient. If you're curious about your specific situation and how the buyer demand is going to impact that, reach out like so many of you do. And everybody else, we will see you guys again next week.